Yes, Master. What?
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Gita session, every day's Gita session. Before going into the session, let us just take the blessings of Ishkan Sheshadripuram deities. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki jai, Panchatattva ki jai, Vamnadev ki jai, Narsimha Bhagavan ki jai, Giri Govardhan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gurudev ki jai. Let us start with our prayers. Om Ajnana Timirantasya Jnana Jana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavade पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे. Today we are going to see 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga, 45th shloka. Thank you, Prabhu. Prayatnad yatamanastu yogi shamshuddha kilbishaha aneka janma samsiddhas tato yati param gatim. Prayatnad yatamanastu yogi shamshuddha kilbishaha aneka janma samsiddhas tato yati param gatim. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And when the yogi engages himself with sincere endeavor in making further progress, being washed off all contaminations, then ultimately achieving perfection, after many births of practice, he attains the supreme goal. So, here till now, till the previous sloka 6.44, Krishna was talking about how a yogi takes birth in an aristocratic family or a family of a transcendentalist, and how he naturally gets attracted to the yogi principles, and without any endeavor, how he works hard. These are the things Krishna was explaining about. But now in this shloka, Krishna is speaking how and when such a person attains perfection. So here, prayatnadyata manastu yogi. So here, it is said, yogi, he's the what he does is he engages himself with sincere endeavor. Prayatnad yatamanastu yogi. He engages himself with a sincere endeavor to make further practice. Samshuddha kilbishaha. What happens? He's been washed off with all the contaminations in the heart. Samshuddha kilbishaha. Then Aneka Janma Samsiddhas, ultimately attaining perfection after many years of practice, many births of practice. Aneka Janma, many births of practice, he ultimately attains the perfection. Tato yati param gatim. Finally, he attains the supreme goal. So that is what Krishna is very nicely telling here. And for Ashtanga Yogi, after many lifetime of practice, what happens to him? He attains his ultimate goal. So here in his in the purport also, Prabhupada very nicely says, a person born in a particularly righteous, aristocratic, or sacred family becomes conscious offers favorable condition for executing yoga practice. Most of us are all in a very nice, born in a very nice devotee family, aristocratic family, and the children who are born in the devotee family, they all should be very thankful. They all, it is all like a very great opportunity. We all have a very great opportunity. We have to always be cautious and conscious about the opportunity we have got. We cannot even imagine what is the opportunity we have got now, since we have been born in such type of families. We have this type of opportunity, because nowadays, like, people are not able to realize that, because the opportunity which they have, it's been for a while, for a long time, so they feel that, as take it as granted. They really do not know the value of it. So it is very, very important to realize that what is the opportunity given to us. For what do we have to realize that this opportunity is given to us to realize Krishna? And we have to like promise ourselves, or we have to like keep thinking ourselves, let me utilize this great opportunity and realize Krishna and go back home to God in this very lifetime itself. Why? Because I am being blessed. I am being blessed with this rarest opportunity of taking birth in such type of family, a devotee family, or as a human. That is also a main thing. So this process, how we are going to attain the perfection by following bhakti, the process is also very simple. In this age of Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given a very simple process of Harinama Sankirtana, chanting the holy names of Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So by chanting sincerely and by following bhakti, we have to really utilize this great and greatest of this opportunity which has been blessed to us. And one more thing here is also mentioned: with determination, therefore, he begins his unfinished task, and thus he completely cleanses himself of all material contamination. So now, in general, what is holding us back? We are not able to progress more, or we are not able to do bhakti in general. Why people are not able to do that? What is holding them? The thing what is holding them is the anarthas, the contamination in their heart. That is the one which is holding them. Therefore, to cleanse that contamination, the bhakti what we are doing has to be intense, very intense, with a great intense. We should give 100% to that doing bhakti. When we do bhakti with a great intense, so that type of intense bhakti will automatically burn away that contaminations in our heart into ashes. That is the type of bhakti which we should try to practice. When that type of bhakti is practiced, the contaminations which we have in our heart is automatically be burned. Therefore, we should make sure that we never leave any stone. We should make sure we just try all the possibilities. We should make sure that we never leave any stone unturned. No, okay, there is this way to progress in bhakti, that way. Let us try everything. Let us try everything, because we have to progress in bhakti very quickly. Why? Because time is very short. The process of bhakti is very simple. Bhakti yoga, chanting the holy names. But the goal for us is very, very high. That is the greatest goal we are marching towards. So in this very short time, Kali Yuga, everyone is short living. If we reach 50 years, it's a grand celebration, birthday party. right? So this very short time, we have to be very much aware of following the simple process. The process is very simple. We have to follow this process. But what are we following this for? We are following this for attaining a highest goal. The goal is attaining Krishna. So, and many of us will be think, oh my God, the goal is very high. Can we attain it? Yes, definitely. Definitely we can attain. Many great souls have attained Krishna. So the great souls have become greater, and then they have attained Krishna. So it is possible for us also to attain Krishna when we follow bhakti sincerely with an intense practice. What is meant by intense practice? Not even once we should think that we are going to give up bhakti. That is one thing. While following intense bhaktis, we cannot think that we are going to leave bhakti. We cannot even think even once. And not even once we should think, let me relax. Now I'm doing too much of bhakti. Not even once that should come in our mind. So that type of bhakti we have to keep following. Our bhakti have to be intense every day, every minute, every second. So that type, the bhakti has to be intense in that way. We cannot relax even a day or a minute. Every single day, whatever the problem may be, whatever our health issue, our mind, maybe we are not in a mood to do, or maybe our circumstances are not allowing us to do, the environmental conditions is not good. No, these are all the excuses which we have to put it away, and then make sure that we don't give any excuses, and then follow the bhakti. That is the intensity of the bhakti. That level of bhakti, when we follow, automatically the anarthas in our heart are going to be banished just by getting burnt by our intense bhakti into ashes. And then eventually we are going to march forward in our spiritual path. So we should always keep thinking, I should practice bhakti in a very intense way. Because why should I follow this bhakti? Because it is the rarest of the rarest opportunity is given to me. Why? To practice devotional service. That always we have to be chanting in our mind, so that we do our bhakti chanting in a proper way. Next, here, finally, free from all contaminations, he attains the supreme perfection, Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is the perfect stage of being freed of all contamination. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 7.28. Here it is said, Eshantva antakatam papam jnanam punya karmanam te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajante mam drudavar vrataha. So here in this verse also, it is very well said that who get completely cleansed, then once when they are cleansed from all anarthas, what is happening to them? With a complete determination, Dhrida they will be able to practice bhakti. As of now also, even if we have sins, and completely, still if we have anarthas, on top of that, we have to have a determination that I will become completely sinless. How am I going to do that? By following bhakti. Once I become completely sinless, free from contamination, then I will be able to follow bhakti very intensely. So that is the mode which we have to have. as of now, in this age of Kali Yuga, like maybe like we are not free from all sins. We have some anarthas, but just because we have anarthas, we cannot say, no, we have a lot of anarthas, I cannot do bhakti. We cannot do that. We should have the mood, once if I am free from all the sins, then I will be able to follow bhakti more intensely. That is the mood which we have to have, and then practice bhakti. In that mode, when we start practicing bhakti, everything will automatically be taken care. So in bhakti, the very important two things we need is sincerity and seriousness. Once if we are sincere and serious to attain the ultimate destination, and without giving any if, then automatically all the arrangements Krishna will be taking care. He will inspire. Automatically Krishna will take care, in the sense like how it happens is, he will inspire us from inside and make all the situation which is favorable for us to do bhakti. And eventually he will make sure that he will pull us back home to Godhead by doing all the possible means favorable for us. For this to happen, what we need is two things: sincerity and seriousness. When we follow this sincerity and seriousness towards doing bhakti intensely, then we will automatically reach the ultimate destination. So Krishna very clearly says that the intense practice of bhakti is needed to cleanse the heart, to take away the contaminations, and then eventually ultimate goal is attained. So now, after describing all these things, Krishna talks about who is the topmost yogi in the next few verses which is left in this chapter. So let us all continue to attend this program regularly and get benefited from this nectar. Thank you so much for attending today's program. Any doubts and comments, please welcome Mataji and Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.